guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amy. In today's video, I'm sharing 10 different ways that I relieve anxiety. And for me, anxiety hasn't always been like a lifelong thing. I actually did not have it or ever experience it until I had my 5th baby. And so I really think that mine was triggered by the pregnancy or delivery of my baby. Over the last 2 years, I've had to learn to live with it, and it took me a really long time to even identify that what I was feeling was anxiety, because I didn't have any like experience with it. I didn't grow up with it. I was 34 when I had Hadley, and so I just wasn't able to identify it right off the bat. For me, my anxiety is mostly fear of unknown circumstances or situations. So I don't have like any indicator like that of something that I need to be anxious about, but just this generalized anxiety. But then there's also circumstantial anxiety that gets mixed in with it. When I finally went to the doctors, they did diagnose me with anxiety, and they gave me medicine, which I came home with, and I had so much anxiety that I couldn't even take the anxiety medicine. I have learned different ways to deal with my anxiety, more natural living and faith-based and things like that. So that's why I wanted to make this video, to share with you guys in case you're struggling with anxiety. I'm sure if you're clicking on this video for the first time on my channel, you're probably here because you have anxiety or have a loved one that has anxiety, and you want different ideas on how to help relieve the anxiety. So I actually sat down and thought about the things that I do almost every single day that really help keep my anxiety at bay. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys today. Maybe some of these will resonate with you, maybe some of them won't. And I would love to know in the comments down below if you have anxiety or if you've ever struggled with it. What are some things that have helped you? Because it might help somebody else. The biggest thing for me and relieving my anxiety is my daily devotions and being in the Word and knowing the Word of God. Whatever I'm feeling, whether it's fear, anxiety, stress, I always try and go to the Word and see what Christ says about it, and that's most important to me. So if I can go to that and I read the truth about what God says about fear and anxiety and things like that, then it lets me know, you know, that is not of God. And so that is really helpful to me. The next thing for me is essential oils. I love essential oils. I diffuse them in my home. I apply them on my body. I have this aromatic like essential oil pen where it's got like a little felt pad in it, and you can put essential oils on it. So if you're journaling or writing in a planner, the oils are kind of diffusing out of the pen. I love this thing. I also have a personal diffuser. 2 of my favorite oils for stress and anxiety are Stress Away is the first one, and the second one is Tranquil. I feel like I use those 2 more than any other oils during the day, and I just always have them on me. I carry this little Young Living essential oil thing around, and I've got my roller balls in it, and so I can just apply it on my wrist and my neck and just all over my body, and take some moments to just like have slow deep breaths, and it really does help ease my anxiety. It's really amazing, and my husband has even seen it to where he will go quietly away and find my oil and bring it back so that I can put it on. Another thing that I do is I love having my home organized. It doesn't always stay that way because we're a family of 7. We have a dog, I have 5 kids, I have 2 toddlers, I have 2 teenagers and a 4th grader. And so of course my house isn't clean and neat and tidy all the time. That's absolutely unrealistic to think that it could be. But I definitely am intentional about making everything have its own place in my home. I know that messes and disorganization and clutter is a huge anxiety causing thing for a lot of people. It's not just me, and so one way to keep my anxiety down is just to tell my family like when it's time to have a 15-minute cleanup break, and it just literally will make my anxiety go away. Picking up all the toys and wiping down surfaces really quickly, and yeah, so that's one way. Along with being organized, another thing is my planner. So with anxiety, sometimes my brain will just start going crazy, and I'll think of all of the things that I have to get done for my home, for my family, for myself, for my work, and it all just starts like mixing up inside of my head, and then I'm afraid that I'm going to forget something, and then that starts giving me anxiety. And so one way that really relieves my anxiety is to actually sit down with my planner and just start writing out like all of my thoughts, whether it's something I need to buy like toilet paper or diapers, or pay a bill, or an appointment that I have, or a project that's due, or a collaboration on YouTube. Just all of the things, spilling it out onto the paper so that I can just go reference my planner and get it all out of my head. That really helps eliminate my anxiety. And the planner that I use is the Happy Planner. I love this planner. I've been using it for probably 3 or 4 years now. I just got it at Michael's, and they've got tons of cute stickers, and so that really helps keep my anxiety down. And I just let my husband and my kids even write in my planner, because my husband has his own busy life, and so I'm like, just open the week at a glance and write down like whatever meetings or appointments or work schedule that you have this week. That way I can reference it and know, because we know men aren't always the best at remembering to tell us things and communicate that way. So if I'm intentional about saying, go write down, you know, what your week looks like for me briefly, it's not like hour by hour. It's like on Wednesday I'll be at the church, and on Thursday I have a meeting, and on Friday I have a doctor's appointment, or whatever, or he's gonna go to the gym, or whatever it is. That way I can see it, and I'm not like wondering how I'm gonna make my work week work out and things like that. So that's another big thing that helps with my anxiety. Talking about the gym, we go to the gym as a family very often, and I always notice that the days that I work out in the mornings after, because we usually work out in the evenings, my anxiety is way less, my energy is always so much better, my mood is better, I'm just like more motivated overall, and it keeps me calmer, and I notice the benefits of going to the gym. Like, it really does help me. Aside from weight loss, like forget about the weight loss, forget about like heart health and all of that. I'm talking about for anxiety. For me, working out really helps minimize my anxiety. So if that's not something you tried, it's definitely something you can try. When I go to the gym, what I generally do is I'll do like 3 to 5 miles on the treadmill, and then Kirk and I will lift a little bit of weights. He lifts way more than I do, but I'll do like arms and legs or something like that, and then we'll usually go swimming as a family, and that really does help my mood. And then on the topic of diet and exercise, because they do go together, I have been on a weight loss journey, I would say since May. So I decided to go on the keto diet and eliminate sugar from my diet, and that has helped my anxiety so much. I have a million other benefits of keto diet for my body. I know it doesn't work for everybody, but for me and my body really responds well. And one of the benefits for me is that my anxiety is much lesser. I'm more calm and I'm happier. I have way more energy. I'm more motivated to get certain things done during my day. My mind clarity is better. So there's just a lot of benefits. So I would say look into your diet. I think that sugar is a drug just like alcohol or cigarettes. You might think I'm crazy for saying that, but when you cut sugar out of your diet and you literally go through like 3 to 5 days of physical withdrawals because you're so used to regularly putting sugar into your body goes through like this detox thing. So once the sugar is out of my body, it really helps with my anxiety. So that's something that I have done and am currently doing. So I think that's 10 things there, but I did write down a couple more things, so I'm just going to share them with you in this video in case it resonates with somebody. One of the other things is talking to other people who know how I'm feeling and that deal with anxiety, because when you can talk to other people that you relate to, you don't feel like you're the only one, and that is always relatable. It always helps. It can be really scary to admit that you're struggling with something with anxiety, or even to maybe identify that what you are feeling is anxiety. So I just encourage you, if you are feeling a certain way that you're not familiar with and that is a really uneasy feeling, to find somebody that you can talk to, because there is hope and there is help for it. Okay, and then the last thing that I wrote down is to know when to say no. So sometimes I will get asked, you know, can I babysit, or can I make a cake, or can I do something, and I'll want to say yes because I want to, you know, be helpful and be a good friend and things like that. But the more that I bog myself down with obligations, the higher my anxiety is. So I have to be really intentional about not taking on too many things, because my mental health is important and my family deserves the best me and I deserve the best me. And so just being really intentional, like I said, about choosing the things that I'm going to accept to take on as a busy mom of 5, and I work, you know, a lot doing social media and things like that. So those are the ways that I help relieve anxiety, and I hope that there's something here that maybe clicks with you or can be helpful for someone. And if you have any questions or would like to have a conversation, leave a comment down below. I love connecting with you guys. And if you want to see more sit-down topic videos like this, give this video a big thumbs up and follow me over on Instagram at Alaskan Mama Vlogger, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.